HGTV Handmade. So as you can tell by our fabulous headwear, we are modeling some Halloween costumes for you. So this is my friend Tessa Netting. I asked her to come model one of the costumes. Do you want to tell them about your channel, kind of what you do?
Hey guys, my name's Tessa Netting. My YouTube channel is Tessa Rocks, and I just talk about all the geeky things that I love, like Harry Potter, Doctor Who, all those great nerdy things. It's very fun, so come to my channel and check it out.
So Tessa and I kind of met because of like fandom things and conventions, and so when I was brainstorming what costumes I wanted to make for us, you know, something from Harry Potter would have been awesome. Unfortunately, copyright is a thing that exists.
Copyright's a thing.
So instead, we went with these super cute ice cream cone costume and a cupcake costume. So we're just going to run through how we made these. It's super easy, and the great thing about these costumes is that you can wear them to school, to work.
And they're so cute. They're super cute.
And they use a bunch of stuff that you probably already have in your closet, in your house. Yeah, you want to get started?
Sure! So to take you through the cupcake costume step by step, first you're going to need a white shirt and a skater skirt. And this one's cute and pink, so I like this one. So to put these beautiful sprinkles on your shirt, you're going to need different colored pieces of felt. And you cut out the sprinkles, just little rectangles, and then round the edges. And look how pretty it looks. Then just take some fabric glue or some tacky glue and glue it all over your shirt. You can also take some of the sprinkles you made and hot glue some bobby pins to it and put it in your hair.
So moving on to the candle crown, I'm going to take over and explain this one because it was almost a craft fail so many times. So my first idea was to make an actual, like almost a flower crown, but glue candles to it. And so I just took some wire and wrapped it into a circle and started trying to glue the candles. They totally were not staying on. It definitely didn't work. So then I decided to pull out this headband that I got on sale at Forever 21 for like $1, and I tried to hot glue the candles onto that. Now, unfortunately, I didn't realize this until after I did it, but hot glue plus candles means you're just gonna melt the candles. You can't really hot glue wax.
Yeah.
So that didn't work. I tried sticking them with E6000. That didn't work. So finally, actually before I got to the final thing, there was one more try where I tried to wrap them on with wire, which sort of worked, but it looked a little messy and the colors weren't really as bright as I had hoped. So my final solution, I took some paper straws and I cut them down into about 3-inch sections, and then I took some gold duct tape and I sandwiched it over a piece of wire. I cut out the gold duct tape to look like a flame, and I fed the wire through the paper straw and then wrapped that around the headband. And that is what finally worked, and we ended up with our beautiful birthday candle crown sort of thing.
Yeah. It's so cute. It's my favorite part.
Also, the great part about this is that you're not going to have drunk guys at a party trying to light your head on fire late at night.
Yeah, that's a good move.
That might have not worked out so well.
So to make this cupcake necklace, just take any old cupcake toy and E6000 it to a beautiful chain necklace.
So I'm going to jump in one more time to talk about the shoes, because it seems like for all of my HGTV videos lately, there's one project that just takes hours and hours, and last time it was the bulletin board. This time it was these sprinkle shoes, but I think they came out so cute. I think it was totally worth it. So all you do is start with a pair of plain shoes. Mine were black, and I got them at the thrift store for like $5. So I just painted them white with acrylic paint, and I did a couple coats so that it was white and not like a weird grayish color. And then I just took a big tub of sprinkles and a tube of E6000, and I just put down a layer of E6000 and then pressed some sprinkles into it, and I just continued that all the way around the shoe. So this is a great project to do while you're watching TV. It only takes a few hours, and then once you're done, just take them outside and give them a couple coats of a sealant so that the sugar of the shoes doesn't attract bugs or anything gross like that. And then for one final touch, I decided to turn the shoes over and paint the bottoms this really nice purple color to kind of go with the rest of the outfit. And that's all there is to it to make some adorable little sprinkle shoes. Do you like them?
Yeah. And that's the whole cupcake costume. You can make your own little bits and pieces, put your own flair to it, but it will be adorable and delicious.
So now I decided to dress up as an ice cream cone, you know, kind of go with the whole dessert theme here. This is also a really great, like, best friend's costume.
Yeah.
So let's break this one down as well. So my shirt is a white tank top, and the sprinkles are the same as the cupcake top, so you know, pretty easy there. And then for the skirt, I just bought a tan skirt online. I thought about cutting up the sides to make kind of a cone shape out of the skirt itself, but that would have shown quite a bit of leg. I'm not quite sure if that's what I'm going for with these costumes specifically. So instead, I decided to grab a ruler and a brown marker, and I just drew a triangle, and then I drew a grid inside the triangle, and then I took the marker and just kind of went over all those lines again to just make a really cute cone pattern on the skirt. So then I just paired that with some tan fishnet tights and some tan heels. And then for the purse, I actually made this out of duct tape. And duct tape is a great material if you just need to make kind of a one-off, like weirdly shaped purse or something. Also, I definitely appreciate anytime a costume has a purse that goes with it, because you don't want to go to a party with like a really cool costume and then you're just holding some random bag. So I made this by making a couple sheets of duct tape that are about the size that the purse was going to end up being. I drew out a cherry shape, and I cut that out, and then I covered one side with this sparkly red tape and the other side with some plain red tape, and I made 2 of those. And then I also made a really long piece to go around the outside. Then I just took some small strips of duct tape and just taped the whole thing together, doing one side first, and then when that was done, I turned it over and did the other side, and it definitely takes a little finagling in there to kind of get it all together, but if you take your time, it looks pretty good.
I had no idea that was made out of duct tape.
Yeah, the whole thing.
That's so cool.
And then for a couple finishing touches, I just made the reflection shapes out of dry erase tape, and I stuck those on. And I made the little stem out of green tape, and I stuck that on as well. And then I attached a chain handle with a few pieces of wire, and I attached a closure out of 2 magnets that I just taped onto the inside. I think it came out really cute. Isn't it great?
It's my favorite. It's so great.
So then to finish off this outfit, I took a few more of those sprinkled bobby pins and put them all over my hair. Hi everybody! Karen from the future here. So I admit it, when I was filming that video with Tessa, I was a little bit jealous of her candle crown, and I wasn't entirely happy with how my hairstyle had come out, so I couldn't help myself. I made the spoon crown. I love it. It goes perfectly with the ice cream cone costume. Basically, I just took a headband and wired some small plastic spoons to it, and then glued down the back with tacky glue so they were a little more secure. And then I covered up the wire with some of this fake spider webbing from the Halloween section of the store as the whipped cream. Yes, I am a perfectionist, but now I am completely happy with my ice cream cone costume, so can't wait to rock this on Halloween. So that's how you make an ice cream cone costume and a cupcake costume.
Let us know in the comments which part was your favorite part of the costumes. Just of my costume and of Karen's costume.
Let us know which one you liked better, although I made both of them, so it's not like it's a competition.
Yeah.
So if you want to see more Halloween costumes, we have done so many costumes here on HGTV Handmade already. On the screen you're going to be seeing some images of them. You can click any of them to go straight to that DIY video. I'm really sad that there's only one Halloween, because I want to make so many costumes.
Just gonna have theme parties.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Was instead of like Christmas in July, is like Halloween in April. Yeah. Can that be a thing?
We should. I mean, we need to.
So make sure that you go check out Tessa's channel, because she makes super cute videos, and make sure that if you're new here that you go check out the other 2 videos that I posted this week. We did some DIY no-cook Halloween treats where you don't even need any sort of kitchen, you just need some like tape and glue and paper and stuff. And then I also did some Halloween desk decor if you're a student or if you're at work and you just want to bring a little Halloween to your desk. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye everybody!
Bye.